This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Ball handed to the running back.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Receiver makes the grab. Enough for a first down at the 37.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Fights through a tackle. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Dropping back, it's Beck. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
To me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. Receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Defense is coming after him. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Looking to throw yet again. He lets it rip. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They strike first in this national title bout.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He could go. Touchdown, Canes. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Here's the 2nd down play. To throw, it's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Grabbed by the receiver. Physical run earns the 1st down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Touchdown, Ohio State. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He steps out to the 29. That's where they begin the drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Looking downfield, it's Beck. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Almost had it in the end zone for a huge pick. Instead, the offense has one chance on fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Extra point try coming now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now it's second down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And it's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Let's take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Oh, Chris, he almost gave one back there. This quarterback needs to be much more careful working with a 2-touchdown lead. That's not how to protect it.
Back to pass. It's Beck. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback still with the football. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And here we see the quarterback read the 2nd level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
1st down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Graham down the middle. It's Graham. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
It's another deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back. It's Beck. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his target. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The short completion of the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry up. To the air. It's Beck. Caught near the sticks. It's McDaniels. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set, second down play here.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off of a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
He makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Looking to pass. It's Beck. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. A defensive touchdown, and suddenly this national championship game is dead even, Kurt.
Wow, great job by this defense of coming up with a turnover and then also being able to turn that into a touchdown. Now, all of a sudden, the momentum feels like it is shifted, and we have a national championship on the line here.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. To the air, it's St. Clair. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught near the goal line.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they jump on top here in the second half. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And the call is quarterback sneak. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The defense showing blitz here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back to throw again. On the move now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Beck. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. At this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Canes. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. Ball start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Empty set now, 5 wide. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. Catch made on the right side. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Crowd getting cranked up, trying to help this defense on the final drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he finds the running back in the flat. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. They could use some yards here on third down. A field goal try would be from 54. The quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's St. Clair. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. So now on comes the field goal unit. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. He made it! It's a field goal to win a national championship. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain curve, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.